Saint Narcissus. Feast Day, October 29th. The Life and Miracles of Saint Narcissus, a Journey of Faith. Once upon a time, in the waning years of the 1st century, a child named Narcissus entered the world. Little did anyone know that this boy would grow up to become a venerable saint, known for his unwavering faith and miraculous deeds. As he matured, Narcissus' deep devotion to God became evident to all. His piety shone brightly, and his kindness touched the hearts of those around him. His journey towards sainthood began when he was nearly 80 years old, and he was called to serve as the 30th Bishop of Jerusalem. In the year 195, a significant event marked his tenure as bishop. Narcissus, along with Theophilus, the bishop of Caesarea in Palestine, presided over a council of bishops held at Caesarea during Easter. At this council, a pivotal decision was made. It was decreed that the feast of Easter would henceforth be celebrated always on a Sunday, rather than aligning with the Jewish Passover, thus solidifying an important tradition in the Christian calendar. But it was not in council chambers alone that the greatness of Saint Narcissus was displayed. It was in the realm of miracles that his true calling became apparent. One year, on Easter Eve, a crisis unfolded in the church. The deacons had run out of oil for the lamps required for the solemn divine office on that holy day. Faced with this dilemma, Narcissus remained undaunted. He ordered those in charge of the lamps to fetch water from nearby wells. With the gathered water before him, Narcissus uttered a fervent prayer. As if responding to his faith, a miracle unfolded. The water was transformed into oil before the astonished eyes of the faithful. Some of this miraculous oil was preserved as a symbol of this divine intervention, a testament to the unwavering faith of Saint Narcissus. Yet, even in the presence of such miracles and devout leadership, the malicious actions of a few threatened to tarnish his name. 3 individuals, fearing his strict adherence to ecclesiastical discipline, falsely accused him of a grave transgression. They swore oaths that they wished ill upon themselves if their allegations were untrue. They sought his ruin with false testimony. Divine retribution, however, was not blind to their deceit. The first accuser perished in a devastating housefire that consumed his entire family. The second was struck down by a universal leprosy, and the third, moved by terror and remorse, confessed the conspiracy and slander. His eyes, forever heavy with the weight of his sins, would never see again. The weight of these false accusations became too much for Saint Narcissus to bear. He might have seen it as an opportunity to fulfill a long-cherished wish for solitude. He departed Jerusalem, seeking refuge in the solitude of his solitude, a place where he could be closer to God and away from the turmoil of the world. In his peaceful isolation, he enjoyed the profound happiness that comes from intimate communion with the divine. Narcissus remained in seclusion for several years, during which time the faithful and the neighboring bishops appointed a new pastor for his church. However, the people longed for the return of their beloved bishop. Moved by their pleas, Narcissus eventually decided to take up the mantle of administration once more, returning to serve his flock. As the years passed and he reached extreme old age, Saint Narcissus's health began to wane. In his wisdom, he chose a worthy successor, Saint Alexander, as his coadjutor. Even in his twilight years, he continued to serve, offering prayers and delivering heartfelt exhortations to promote unity and concord among the faithful. In a letter to the Arsinoides in Egypt, Saint Alexander wrote that Narcissus was then about 116 years old. His enduring faith and dedication were an inspiration to all who knew him. The Roman Martyrology, in recognition of his incredible life and unwavering devotion, honors his memory every year on October 29th. The life of Saint Narcissus is a testament to the power of faith, the endurance of the human spirit, and the profound impact of a life dedicated to serving God and His people. Folded hands looking for daily inspiration from the saints? Subscribe to our channel and let the wisdom of the saints like Saint Narcissus light up your life. Candle. Raising hands. Be a part of this community of faith and positivity. Send your blessings in the comments, share the video on your social networks, and receive blessings in return.